Hi, my name, Connor Campbell, um, and let's get right into it. So this is the final exam, um, and let's start with question one, of which is planting a garden. Here are my answers for part A. What is the probability that she planted celery in the bed? Take a quick pause, and you can see all my answers, but calculated all the probabilities. Question one was basically just a simple probability calculation, and there E right there is the special one. That is the if whether the where it's independent, where the parsley is the independent of whether she plants celery, still what's the probability that she plants celery. Based on my calculation, that's what I got. Now going on to two, which was the tabby cat. So the cat requests to play a game of fetch when petted. What is the probability that she's asleep? um this is just what I needed for my calculations, but here are the actual calculations. Um, I wrote it all out in format before you plug the numbers in. But then for the second one, I realized I didn't need that. So here's my calculation for what was that one? If she's asleep. Oh yeah, that she was asleep. If she requests a game of fetch when petted. Um, and then here's my second calculation for request food when petted, to probability that she's not asleep. And then here we have number three, which is the where you make it up by yourself. There's 16 members at a gym. This is what I picked, or what I made. 7 overweight. And out of that 7, 5 have lifted weights, 2 haven't, and then 9 are in shape. 6 have lifted weights. Should actually be 3. 6 have lifted weights, 3 haven't. How many ways can you move the members around for a group session? How many ways can you group 10 members? How can we use the 16 members 6 times? How many ways can you pick out 11 members? How many ways can you pick 11 members with 6 never lifting weights? Here's where I use the combinations given, and then continuing to use the calculations given. If you picked 11 members, what's the probability that 6 are in shape? And pick a member's name out of a hat 5 times for a giveaway. What is the probability that 4 are overweight and have worked out or have lifted weights? Um, so 4 going on. Here we have the following table. Basic probability distribution. Yeah, I put in 0.32 because as a probability distribution, it has to be between 0 and 1. What could you not put there? 2 and negative 0.43 because it has to be between 0 and 1. A probability distribution cannot be a negative number. 1.24. Yeah, if you multiply each of the random variables by its probability, then you add them all up. That's what you're going to get. And then what would she put? What should she change 4 to make it a fair game? That would be 2. So yeah, we've hit 1, 2, 3, 4. Go back 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Here are my goals listed here, and then how I felt I did on them, and how I would use them going forward. In the more classes I take. Obviously, I'm a freshman, so there will be a lot more. Feel free to pause and look over my answers. Same for up here. Feel free to pause and look at the answers. Same thing here. Feel free to pause and look at the answers. Disregard my work right here. Most of it I had written down anyway, but that was just for reference on the computer. So yeah, all in all, that is my final exam. Thank you so much for your time and the class.